Do you think South Africans deserve to stay in the Skwata camps?
Skwata camps as
Mm.
in Umkhukhu.
Yes, Umkhukhu.
I don't think nobody deserves to stay in Umkhukhu, to be
Mm.
honest with you. Worst part, when you look at the squatter camps our people in South Africa are subjected to, those conditions are even worse.
Mm.
Because in those squatter camps, it's not just Umkhukhu, but is Umkhukhu that is like in one place. It's called
Yes.
one, and there's too much danger with that.
Mm.
And not just that, in most of those environments where our people are subjected to stay in Mukhukwini, there's too much crime, there's
Mm.
too much GBV, there's too much kungcolile,
Mm.
because the people they dump things just
Mm.
behind the Mukhuku kugcina kungcole yonke indawo. So I don't think human beings deserve to stay in a squatter camp, because when you look at most of these people, our people who stay there, where they come from, in the rural areas, they don't stay in
Yes,
Mekukwini.
it's nothing like that.
They don't stay in Mekukwini,
Mm.
in KZN, in Limpopo, in Free State,
Mm.
in Eastern Cape, Western Cape, where these people come from.
Mm.
The rural areas, like their
Yes.
homes, they don't
Yes.
stay, but they go to Joburg and stay in those places. They like nobody deserves to stay there.
Yeah.
Nobody deserves to stay there, and like it shouldn't be like that.
Yeah.
But it's what is happening.
Yes, I also would say the same thing. I don't think people deserve staying there. Like it's overpopulated, as you say. There's a lot of crimes happening. So when there's someone, or when parents are fighting, there's a high GBV there.
Mm.
So when a couple is fighting that side, your child can hear.
Mm-hmm.
You are prone to hearing those things, and you think it's okay to grow up like that.
Too
I
much
think it's a
trauma.
very yeah, there's so much of trauma, and it's a very toxic environment, overpopulated. I think people easily get sick, and this is a real concern. This is also one of the concern. We mentioned alcohol, and I think scotter camps are a problem also.
Squatter camps are a big problem, man. Yep. And I so wish that our people had enough money to build houses, because at least with houses they are more sustainable.
Mm.
At least where their Mukuku is located.
Mm.
How about instead they turn that into houses that are built by bricks? At least
Yes.
that would be better.
Mm.
And I've realized in certain communities that's what they've started doing in the back rooms. Back then it used to be in the back rooms in Mikuku, but now in the back rooms they are building proper decent homes and they're
Yes.
making people rent
Mm.
in decent. And I think that's progressive
Mm.
than ukurente Mikukwini.
Yes.
But it's promoted even by our people.
To stay in Mukukuni.
Some of them enjoy staying there.
Yeah.
They say, mina ngiphume emarotweni,
Yeah.
Alex, comfortable even though where you come from in Limpopo, you live in royalty,
Mm.
but you're comfortable going at Tembi, so Mikukwini. So they allow themselves, but see, hi, nya save, I'm cooking patala 500,
300.
.
But I want to raise a question, like, what leads to people staying there? And I think some people stay there permanently. I understand with people staying there temporary because they came for a job, as you mentioned. Maybe they are saving rent.
It's poverty. It's poverty. Poverty is crazy in South Africa. Poverty is something else that nobody can ever explain. Like poverty, once you taste it, you'll know poverty.
This is a sensitive
Yeah,
topic,
poverty is something that you must feel it in order to understand it. And for the most part, I know poverty. Hopefully, you know it. So I understand how you can feel stuck in a situation in poverty because you don't have a plan. And I'm not talking about me as in like me. I'm talking about a poverty situation where it involves you are the child and there's parents and Ziakala, you're all in poverty together.
Damn,
A
that's
situation like
crazy.
that where you are a child and you are in poverty, your
Mm.
parents are also in poverty, like nonke, you're facing this
Mm.
poverty. That situation is crazy because
Yeah, and it's very heartbreaking when, as you
yeah,
mentioned, if you're a child, what are you gonna
it's
what are you
trauma.
going to do? Because
It's trauma.
there's nothing you can do. You're young, you can't go out there and hustle. So your hands are like, and your eyes are like looking at your parents like this.
And those situations are the ones who influence crime, people, because they want to make a plan for their kids,
Mm,
they end up doing crime, they end up stealing and stealing from the rich,
mm.
mugging the rich.
So,
And it's just a cycle that seems to be going around, the poor stealing from the rich or the middle
yes,
class. And then it's like that. It's like the poor becoming more poor, the rich becoming more richer,
and some women selling their bodies because of
selling their
that,
bodies to get out of that situation or to
Mm,
survive. And you end up understanding that certain conversations are like the broader aspect of a lot of conversations. It usually stems from poverty.
like why people steal, why people cause corruption. Yes,
Poverty.
and I think also corruption comes from
Yeah,
poverty,
like the lack of not having.
or maybe you have but you want more.
It's like the lack of not having.
Yeah.
You lack
Yes.
not having.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how to put it in simple terms.
I understand.
You can never be satisfied. You
Yes.
lack not having.
Yes.
Nothing can ever satisfy you. You always want more. Even though you get
Mm.
something, you'll always want, because you're brought
Yeah.
up in a situation where you had nothing.
So you don't know when to stop, or
You see,
yes.
so most people, a lot of things are influenced by that. Everyone, in fact, everyone, people who are working a job, becoming doctors, they
Mm.
don't want to suffer.
Mm. Even
So
billionaires
it's
and
crazy.
millionaires.
It only becomes a problem when you see people being comfortable in that space. They don't want to stand
Mm.
up. They've lost hope. Then that's where you feel defeated, because you ask questions like, so you as a father, as a mother, and you're staying with this child and this kid, and you're feeling so defeated like this in this poverty, then what should your kids do if you are
Mm.
feeling so? It gets worrying when
Mm.
people end up being comfortable there. They live in it, they
Mm.
dwell in it, they embrace it, they try to paint it as if it's something to brag about,
Mm.
like, yeah, mina ngihlala emkhukhwini yaze ngiphume Soweto
Mm.
eMkonti, mina ngihlala emndeni ngiphume emkhukhwini lapha ngase
Mm.
Orlando lapha. Then you realize, ish,
Mm.
they've normalized it, and it's like they've been conditioned to accept less,
Yes, true.
you know.
Yeah, and not go out there. And do you think why is this is why like other children grew up with so much of anger towards their parents, and
hmm
yeah, damn
hmm
guys, this is a sensitive
because
topic
of
for
these
me.
traumas.
Mm.
I can only imagine there's kids who grow up in a family where the parents do try take you to private schools, they buy you nice clothes, but
Mm.
because they didn't buy you a phone, a child end up growing up with the trauma and hates parents because the parents couldn't buy maybe toys, PlayStation, but they did other things that mattered.
Mm.
So imagine in that situation, a child even gets trauma, even though certain things are done, like taken to
Mm.
nice schools, bought nice clothes,
Mm.
but certain things were not done, you still have trauma.
Mm.
Imagine a situation where kids never get nothing from their parents. All they get is a shelter from this Umkhukhu and food that kids doesn't even khalela.
Mm.
Amount every day. Then you
Yo,
can imagine
shame.
the trauma that is going to come from that. You're going to imagine the anger issues that these people are going to have.
Mm.
And then it's going to create a lot of problems. And then the problem becomes when now people are blaming the wrong people. It's going to end up getting to a point where, but let me cook because of foreigners. Like,
No,
kanjani
no.
manje,
Let's
like,
not get there, guys.
it's going to get there.
Let's not get there. How?
It's going to get there. They're going to try and find a scapegoat and
Maybe
try
other
to use
people will be
this.
like, we stay in Skwata camps because we don't have jobs. Foreigners take our jobs, so hence we are in this.
They will say that, but
Yes,
we all know
association.
there's just scapegoat when they say that. The truth
Nah,
of the
it's so
matter is
sad.
that some people, though, I don't understand why they don't want to go back home. Some people should just go back Emakaya, man, and stay with their grannies or their parents who they have left Emakaya. Makaya don't pay rent. Usually the food is there, is compensated. They buy the grannies, the holy grant. There's always a plan in Makaya. Can plant food. I don't know why certain people don't want to leave Joburg to go back home, man.
I think some people is because like maybe with people that stay in Skwata camps permanently, some people don't remember where they come from, you know. When you watch
Yes.
Komblekai, they don't remember. They're like Ngazalana since, and I don't know Gutekaya Gugupi.
And they give birth to kids, they end up, and
Yes.
then they pass on, they leave the kids in Umkhukhu, and the
Yes.
kids don't know where they come from. It's like a
Yes.
cycle. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's
And some of
crazy,
them
it's
are
crazy.
successful to reach to Kumblekaya and then take them where they come from. Like for real, like other people literally don't remember where they come from.
It's crazy, it's scary, man, it's
It's
scary.
scary. It's really sad.
Yeah, yo, it's very
Yo,
sad, but what can we
yo,
say, man? It's like, this is one of the saddest conversations to
yeah.
have, because it's even sad when you are not living there, because you don't know what to say. You don't know what could be an insult.
Mm,
You could literally say, but those parents there, they're not working hard enough to take their kids out of that. But that could be an insult
insult
to
for real.
someone, because someone will say, my father has been trying, but nothing is happening.
Yeah.
The government, the foreigners. Then you end
Yes.
up knowing like what to say. You
And you
just become
understand
sad.
that frustration coming from that child or
But
from
you
that.
also won't have to give them a reality check that maybe your father is lazy. Why are you still there? Because some people's fathers took them out of that. Then it becomes another conversation. They never like, yeah, it's
Yeah, like guys,
crazy.
we're not the government. I really wish. I'm sure you also wish we could do something about this. It's beyond our control.
I mean, like, what can I do, man? I'm still trying
Yeah.
to figure myself out. It's like
Mm.
I'm not a hero, man. I'm not a hero, so
We're
I
not
can't do much.
Sandile.
I'm not. I'm trying to
Instead of chasing foreigners, Sandile should go to the Scotta camps
and build
and build
houses and
houses.
invest money in changing
Yes.
people. But we all know she will
Yes.
never do that, man.
This is what she should do, guys. She
We all
must
know
stop
she will not
focusing,
do that.
chasing foreigners for what?
Man, asking that from me is like wasting time. Like, we never see her do charity work, building houses,
She should
buying
go
school
to the
uniforms.
Scotta camps.
She will never do those things, man. Like, I think you should just let it go.
Yeah, like when you have the opportunity. But anyway, this is we look
Yeah.
like clowns now
Now
trying
we
to
don't
give
look like clowns.
advice.
We look like real people giving real advice.
Uh, Go ahead and end this video.
Yeah, you can end it.
Anyways, guys, thank you for watching up until the end. Catch me on my next video. Peace.